Thanks for joining me once again in this new video. This is just some ramblings of mine, and let's take a look at Antarctica while we're at it.
To everyone that's subscribed to this channel, thank you for your subscription. To all the haters, what can I say? I could say a lot of things, but I have to choose my words carefully, you know, because you don't know when you might need someone's help. You cannot shut doors on yourself and burn bridges and think that you're never gonna need help in your life. And help comes from the weirdest places sometimes. And those are words to live by. I tell people that all the time. Don't judge people. Don't be so concerned with people and what they do, because you talk bad about them, they might hear you, and they're not gonna help you. Sometimes, if they see you need help. Um, Basically, what I'm looking at right here is Antarctica, and it's just pretty crazy. I was actually on here a while back. I was looking at it because I seen this video. Right, there's this video on there. I think it's Secure Team. They did a video on some stuff that was showing up on their maps, and I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. It was like a bunch of little like what do you call those, like dots, or like some kind. Well, they said they were monoliths. They said there was rows of monoliths, and so I was just like, wow. I was like, that's crazy. And I tried to find it, couldn't find it. So basically, I was like confused. I thought maybe it was not true, and so being curious, I went back today and I started trying to look for stuff, right? And I was surprised at how Antarctica is so not as cold as it was before. It looks different from the time I've seen it before. It looks way different, and I don't know. There's a certain way Google Maps takes the pictures to where it doesn't even seem like anyone's there, like looking around. They probably erase all that, or if they're there, you can't really tell. I mean, I'm sure people are like scrambling. There's stuff there. It looks like there's stuff there. Stuff that was underneath the ice, and could be vehicles, could be compounds, complexes, could be life forms, could be all types of stuff. Bases, weaponry. Oh, see that? They covered that with clouds on purpose. They do that sometimes. They're tripping out. There could be what do you call it? Ruins, all kinds of stuff, man. And it's crazy how like there's different stories, right? I heard a story about Antarctica where it said that there was all this stuff, underneath the ice because God had punished the people there, or had destroyed the civilization that was there, and it makes you think, if some kind of disaster happened there, a natural disaster happened there, and it was part of God's way of saying, hey, this should not be going on. This is not right. Um, I wonder what will happen now if people find the technology, or find these things that have been hidden, or that were supposed to be destroyed, and try to use them or make them work. That's what I wonder, because that's not a good idea, you know. But that's why I think it's a man. It's just one big confusing life or world we live in. There's so many religions. All religions go like against the other one. They don't intertwine. Some, are different in their gods that they have. Um, it's just crazy. And so, because of these differences, no one sees eye to eye. No one is like, look, this place was not supposed to even be uncovered, but because of climate changing and maybe humans did it. I don't know. What if they just pointed a laser over there? Let's mount that. Let's see what's there. We don't know. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So a lot of things could be in play, and people always tend to use technology against other people. So that's what I'm worried about. I mean, it's crazy because that's what's gonna happen. Honestly, that's the only thing that can happen, right? And so I'm looking around and I'm like, there's a bunch of stuff there. Like you can, at every little turn you make, there's either like a alien looking life form that's disguised the same identical color as the ground where they're at, right? Or you see something that looks like a craft, see like that. I was, where did I hear this? I heard someone make the comment of like, you'd be surprised of the alien aircraft that exists. That there's some aircrafts that are actually real life forms, like they're alive. That the aircraft is alive. It's a living organism. So like I look around and I see some of these shapes, like that looks like a lizard, like a dragon or something. Some of the aircrafts that I've or things that I feel are similar to aircraft. They resemble uh reptiles in some way or birds, and this is really prevalent here. You know, so you could see mankind on its own. We were already, we had a lot of technology. We have a lot of technology already. So what's gonna happen now with this? You know what I mean? I think we're pushing it. People are getting greedy. People want the power, and once you get the power, you're not gonna know what to do with it. All hell will break loose, literally. You know what I mean? And like if there's technologies and there's alien life forms, like you're opening a door that will never close again. There's no way to control that. Once the wrong person gets the technology, it's over. Once um, these life forms, start to see that they could be on their own or have some kind of difference or a war could break out, a lot of things could happen. So that's where we're headed. We're in the twilight zone, y'all. For real. Like before, when I first started making the videos, I was like, okay, like I'm going into this like kind of in doubt, kind of unsure, and I understand, for a lot of people that are like that way, because it's hard to believe sometimes when you haven't seen an alien or you haven't seen a vehicle that can travel really fast, like up close. It's all in the movies, right? That's where you see it, so it's make believe, and you somehow find a way to trick yourself, like, no, that cannot be possible. But look at where we're at. Like, look at all these signs. It's in the Bible, man. The Bible says that when you see the fig tree start giving its fruit, or when the leaves fall or something like that off the fig tree, it's a certain season of the year. And I don't know word by word, but I'm not trying to change it either. It's just That's just, if you see these signs, if you see these places that were hidden, when the Bible says everything that's in the dark will come to the light. So a lot of things are being revealed, and it's gonna be a crazy time, and not in like it's a new and exciting era. No, we're like it's gonna go from bad to worse quickly, for real. And not being negative or nothing, but it's in the Bible. It was written, and that's like it just comes down to your belief. If you believe in God, what I don't understand is like how someone cannot believe in God, but they're quick to believe everything that's contrary to God, right? But they don't believe in God, but they believe in everything else. Okay, that really makes a lot of sense. I think they're like a lot of people are resentful to God for the life that they've been given, and they haven't come to grips with it. They want to have someone to blame, so they blame God, or they just simply don't believe in Him. They think it's unfair, what happens, but everything happens for a reason. This life, this is nothing. This is a puff of air, a grain of sand, a vapor. That's what this is. This is not eternal. We're gonna die. Everyone, every human being will come to have a day where they die, and there's something else. There's something else after this. You will be judged. All of us, we have our chances where we can either choose to believe or not to believe, and it's not just gonna happen like overnight. I mean, I've been through a lot of stuff, and even now, like sometimes I'm like, man, I'm still going through it. But I know one thing: if God has me here, it's for a reason. Okay, it's not because I deserve it or because I've been chosen. Or it doesn't have nothing to do with that. All it is because He has a reason. What's the reason? I don't know. Only God knows. I'm hoping He'll reveal that to me. You know, maybe it's to pay for all my, evil thoughts, and everyone has mistakes. Maybe it's to pay for that, because how easy would it be for a person to make mistakes in life and then just die, and then like not even suffer? you know there's a place beyond this world, and there's not going to be any pain there. That's what I believe. There's not going to be any suffering. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but the Bible does shed some light on that, and this is where we have to live our life and find a way to earn our stay there. That's what this is all about. But people don't get it. Life becomes materialistic. Life becomes like competition. You forget about God, especially nowadays. Mass shootings, people kill their own family members like it ain't nothing. And man, it wasn't like that before. I don't think it was like that before. There was always some sort of evil, but now it's like it's full blown. It's just like in your face evil. Everywhere you turn, it's there. You can't escape. But and like in a way, I said this before. In a way, I feel like this is our curse, and it's not like a curse. This is our punishment. These evil times. This is the Bible says you will sow what you reap. This is what mankind has reaped for like the longest, because we lust after things. Everyone lives on their phone now. No one has normal conversations. Everyone's just on texting, uh, YouTube, and I'm like that too. But I have to be that way to know that that's what we're up to. Because if we weren't, then how would I be able to say it?
I don't claim to know everything, guys. I just was opening up there and I had some stuff I had to say, and there's a lot of truth in it. As you can see, Antarctica is a really, really interesting place. There's a lot of things there. Have a good one, guys. Take care.